अस्सलामुअलैकुम व्यूअर्स, सिंध एस्पायरेंट्स एकेडमी के प्लेटफॉर्म पर मैं हूं सईद। व्यूअर्स, आज हम पीएसटी और जेईएसटी की प्रिपरेशन के हवाले से क्लास 7th की जो साइंस है उसके तमाम चैप्टर सुन के हम एमसीक्यूज पढ़ेंगे। तो आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 1। चैप्टर नंबर 1 है ह्यूमन ऑर्गन सिस्टम के बारे में। एमसीक्यू नंबर 1 है ब्रेकिंग डाउन ऑफ फूड पार्टिकल्स इनटू सिंपल एंड डिफ्यूजिबल मॉलिक्यूल्स इज कॉल्ड डाइजेशन। Mechanical breaking down of food into smaller pieces is called physical digestion. Breaking down of food through enzymes is called chemical digestion. Process of digestion begins in mouth. Food reduced to a soft and flexible semi-solid food is called bolus. After mouth, food reaches in esophagus, then in pharynx. Most of the digestion takes place in small intestine, process in which simple carbohydrates are broken down to release energy is called respiration. Process in which oxygen is taken inside and carbon dioxide is given out is called breathing. Taking in of oxygen is called inhalation, and giving out of carbon dioxide is called exhalation, which is secreted by liver and stored in gallbladder, that is bile. Chemical digestion of protein starts in stomach, which structure prevents food from entering larynx during swallowing, that is epiglottis। यहाँ पर MCQs पहले चैप्टर के पूरे हुए। उसके बाद हम आते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 2 के MCQs पर, जो है ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम इन ह्यूमन एंड प्लांट्स। पहला MCQ है सप्लाई ऑफ food, water, oxygen and collection of waste materials such as CO2 from our body is called transportation. System which involves circulation of blood into body is called circulatory system. Arteries take blood away from the heart. Veins carry blood towards heart. All veins except dash takes deoxygenated blood towards heart. Pulmonary vein. Blood is pumped to whole body by which organ, that is heart. Normal value of human blood pressure is 120/80. Human heart is divided into how many chambers? That is 4. The replacement of dysfunctional organ with a healthy one is called transplantation. Movement of water molecules from higher to lower concentration is called osmosis. Which part of plant transports water and nutrients from roots to leaves? That is xylem. Vascular tissues that transports and distributes organic nutrient into body is called phloem. Movement of food material from leaves to other tissues is called translocation. Lungs receive deoxygenated blood from heart through pulmonary artery. Force applied by leaf cells to drag water from the roots is known as root pressure। चैप्टर नंबर 2 यहाँ पर पूरा हुआ। उसके बाद हम आते हैं यहाँ पर चैप्टर नंबर 3 के MCQs पर, जो है रिप्रोडक्शन इन प्लांट्स के बारे में। प्रोसेस इन विच लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स प्रोड्यूस ऑफस्प्रिंग्स लाइक themselves is called reproduction. Transfer of pollen grains from anther of flower to the stigma of same or another flower is called pollination. When only one plant is involved in pollination, then it is called self-pollination. When flowers of two plants of same kind are involved in pollination, then it is called cross-pollination. Male reproductive organ in plants is called stamen. Female reproductive organ in plants is carpel. When sex cells are involved in production of offsprings, then it is called sexual reproduction. When sex cells are not involved in the production of offsprings, then it is called asexual reproduction. When fusion of male and female sex cells occurs to develop a new plant, it is called fertilization. Pollen grains are microscopic structures that are located in anther। चैप्टर नंबर 3 के MCQs पूरे हुए। उसके बाद हम आते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 4 के MCQs पर, जो है इन्वायरमेंट एंड फीडिंग रिलेशनशिप्स के बारे में। इंटरेक्शन ऑफ लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स विथ नॉन लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स फॉर सर्वाइवल इज कॉल्ड इकोसिस्टम। नेचुरल होम ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म वेयर इट लिव्स एंड रिप्रोड्यूस इज कॉल्ड हैबिटेट। लिविंग लैंड वेयर रेनफॉल इज हाई 250 to 450 millimeter annually, and it has many trees, that land is called as forest. Habitat where rainfall is lower than forest so it does not support growth of trees. That habitat is called grassland. Area where rainfall is very low, resulting in barren area, is called desert. Property to change color according to environment in order to hide from enemies is called camouflage. Minimal activity or period of remaining inactive or indoor in order to save energy is called hibernation. Prolonged state of animal dormancy during hot or dry period is called estivation. Green plants produce food through photosynthesis, hence called producers. Animals eat plants, hence they are called consumers. Feeding relationships among organisms is called food chain. In an ecosystem, several food chains overlap to form a network called food web. चैप्टर नंबर 4 के MCQs पूरे हुए. उसके बाद हम आते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 5 के MCQs के बारे में, जो है वाटर के बारे में. पहला MCQ है, व्हाट परसेंटेज ऑफ वाटर ऑन अर्थ इज सॉल्ट वाटर. 97.5% वाटर इज सॉल्ट वाटर. ओनली नेचुरल सब्सटेंस फाउंड इन 3 स्टेट ऑफ मैटर which that is water. Most of the fresh water is used for irrigation purpose. Largest irrigation system in the world is present in Pakistan. Process in which water passes through a porous membrane is called osmosis. Process of water seepage in the land is called infiltration. Every year World Water Day is celebrated on 22nd March. Process of recharging the groundwater using rainwater is known as water harvesting. Color of earth from space appears to be blue. Main source of water on earth is rainwater. यहाँ पर चैप्टर नंबर 5 पूरा हुआ. चैप्टर 5 के बाद हम आते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 6 पर, जो है स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एन एटम के बारे में. पहला MCQ है, स्मॉलेस्ट पार्टिकल ऑफ एन एलिमेंट दैट कैन नॉट बी फर्दर डिवाइडेड इज कॉल्ड एटम. Atom is made up of smaller particles called subatomic particles. Central part of an atom that is densely positively charged is called nucleus. Proton has positive charge, electron has negative charge, and neutron has no any charge, means it is neutral. Number of protons in an atom is equal to the number of electrons. Number of protons present in nucleus of any atom is called atomic number. Sum of protons and neutrons in nucleus of an atom is called mass number. A chart in which elements are categorized according to their properties in order of increasing atomic number is called periodic table. Power of combining of an atom with another atom to form compound is called valency. When an atom carries charge due to loss or gain of an electron is called ion. Atom of same element having same atomic number but different mass number are known as isotopes. Two or more than two same or different atoms join together chemically to form molecule. Molecule that contain atoms of at least two different elements is called compound. Symbolic representation of molecules or compound is called chemical formula. चैप्टर 6 के बाद हम आते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 7 पर, फिजिकल एंड केमिकल चेंजेस. MCQ number 1, change that can be reversed and does not turn into a new substance is called physical change. Change in which substance is transformed into a different substance with new composition is called chemical change. Compounds made up of carbon and hydrogen, where hydrogen and carbon are directly bonded, that compound is called hydrocarbon. Simplest hydrocarbon in the nature is methane, whose formula is CH4. Substances that are added in the soil to make up any deficiency of nutrients are called fertilizers. Addition of nutrients for proper growth of crops is called soil maintenance. Chemical process that changes vegetable oil into fat is called hydrogenation. Synthetic material that can be easily shaped is called plastic. Plastic is also called polymer because it is made up of many monomers. Chemical fertilizers, banaspati ghee and plastic are product of chemical changes. चैप्टर 7 के बाद हम आते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 8 पर, जो है ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ हीट के बारे में. टोटल एनर्जी ऑफ मॉलिक्यूलर मोशन इन अ सब्सटेंस इज कॉल्ड हीट. डिग्री ऑफ हॉटनेस और कोल्डनेस measured by definite scale is called temperature. Losing or gaining heat due to difference of temperature in two bodies or systems is called transfer of heat. Process by which heat energy is transmitted through collisions between neighboring atoms or molecules is called conduction. There are three modes of heat transfer: conduction, convection and radiation. Conduction occurs only in solids. Process by which heat is transferred by movement of heated fluid such as air or water, this is called convection. Process of convection occurs in liquids and solids. Transfer of heat through waves is called radiation. Objects which conduct heat are called conductors. Objects which don't conduct heat are called insulators. Heat transfer by radiation does not need any medium. चैप्टर 8 यहाँ पर पूरा हुआ. चैप्टर 8 के बाद हम आते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 9 पर, जो है डिस्पर्शन ऑफ लाइट के बारे में. चेंज इन स्पीड एंड डायरेक्शन ऑफ लाइट रेज ड्यू टू चेंज ऑफ मीडियम इज कॉल्ड रिफ्रैक्शन ऑफ लाइट. लॉ ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन इज आल्सो नोन एज स्नेल्स लॉ. Snell's law were discovered by Wilbrod Snell in 1621. Rainbows formed due to refraction of light. The ratio between speed of light in vacuum and its speed in any other medium is constant. When a light travels from rare medium to denser medium, it is refracted. Splitting of light into its constituent components is called dispersion of light. Band of 7 colors is called spectrum. Red, blue and green are primary colors. Colors of light that produce white light on combining with the correct intensity are called as primary colors. चैप्टर नंबर 9 यहाँ पर पूरा हुआ. चैप्टर 9 के बाद हम आते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 10 पर, साउंड वेव्स. Energy produced by vibrating objects is called sound. Waves in which displacement of the medium is in same direction of the wave propagation are called longitudinal waves. Wave in which displacement of particle is perpendicular to the wave propagation, it is called transverse wave. Distance between two adjacent troughs or crest is called wavelength. Distance between the rest position of moving particle to the top of a crest or a bottom of trough is termed as amplitude. Number of vibrations produced by vibrating body in a second is called frequency. Frequency is measured in hertz. Highness or lowness of sound determined by frequency of sound is called pitch. Degree of sensation of sound produced in human ear is called loudness. Sound that can be heard is termed as audible sound. Humans can detect sound in frequency range from about 20 to 20,000 hertz. चैप्टर 10 यहाँ पर. चैप्टर 10 के बाद हम आते हैं चैप्टर 11 के MCQs पर, जो है सर्किट एंड इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. MCQ नंबर 1, path for flow of electronic circuit is called electric circuit. Two types of circuits, series and parallel. Circuits के दो किस्म होते हैं, parallel और series. Rate of flow of charge at certain point is called current. Electrons that have been knocked out of outermost shell of an atom are known as free electrons. Electric current is measured in ampere. Difference of potential between 2 points in a circuit is called potential difference. Difference of potential that carries 1 ampere of current against a particular quantity of resistance is known as volt. Potential difference is measured in volt. Hindrances to the flow of current is known as resistance. Unit of resistance is ohm. Current through conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference and inversely proportional to the resistance, that is called Ohm's law. Current is measured in ammeter. 11th चैप्टर के बाद इस किताब का आखिरी चैप्टर है चैप्टर नंबर 12, इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग स्पेस. हम आप उसके MCQs पढ़ेंगे, जिसके बाद ये हमारा लेक्चर इख्तिताम पर पहुंचेगा. पहला MCQ है, साइंटिफिक थ्योरी दैट डिस्क्राइब्स द ओरिजिन ऑफ यूनिवर्स इज कॉल्ड बिग बैंग थ्योरी. Most common and convincing evidence about Big Bang theory is cosmic microwave background. Colors of stars are due to their temperature. Vast collection of stars, gas, dust and other matter bound together gravitationally as a unit is called galaxy. To date, most common galaxies found in universe are elliptical galaxies. Region of space where matter has collapsed in on itself is called black hole. Group of stars in the sky that when viewed from Earth create an outline of some recognizable shape is called constellation. एंड लास्ट MCQ आसान इज स्टार। इस चैप्टर के MCQs के साथ हमारा आज का लेक्चर इख्तिताम पर पहुंचा। अगर आपको ये लेक्चर अच्छा लगा हो तो हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा। थैंक यू।